Good afternoon, folks. Well, I'm speechless for once in my entire life, and this phone has suddenly decided it's not going to show this. Clearly, it's gone blooming out of focus. Come on, focus. I know it's a big thing, but here is quite possibly the single best record player I have ever had in my entire life. I'm speechless. Yes, looking at it from the beginning, you can see there's marks on it, it's bumped, but once cleaned up, which is my specialist area, this will be special. I mean, for crying out loud, even the chuffing logo lights up. We are talking here about a Pi stereophonic black box from, I would say, the first part of the 1960s, I would say. The very player, not the actual one, because it'd be worth $1 million, but the actual model that John Lennon used in his flat in the 60s playing his records. Not this actual one, because it'd be worth millions, but as it sits, it's probably worth 300. No, it's probably worth 50 quid, but you know, you get what I'm saying. Let's have a look inside it. This is just a first video predominantly just to show you it. Then I'll do another one in a follow-up, and you know, we'll show you something on it. I'll put that stereo record I've got with all the stereophonic sounds on it and stuff. Here we go. Nice squeak on it. I might be tempted to leave that squeak in. As I say, it's grubby. I have literally just got it. Umped it up 2 flights of stairs, nearly killed myself. And there you go, you see. If anybody's think, lovely, I mean, look at the detail. I mean, look, they even put Garrard on the deck cover. I mean, it's beautiful. Look at the switch gear in it. Do it from that way on so you get a better look. The head shell has been extensively modded by the previous owner. Not in a good way. He's completely bodged it. He's put a modern crystal cartridge on it. So I'm going to be looking for a new head shell for it eventually, and stylus cartridge basically. But for now, it's running a 86 Garrard deck. Now then, for anybody who knows record players, you'll know that this beast shared a kinship with a smaller piece that Pi did, and that was also called the stereophonic black box, but it was also a stereophonic projection box, and it was basically the middle section of that really, and it was sculpted like a clamshell, top and bottom, and it had a series of, I think, 5 knobs on the front, and it looks space age, but you cannot get near them in terms of money now, unless, you know, your frontline jobs or whatever, you know, you're earning a big wage. You cannot touch them. They're in the hundreds, those. And I had a Hacker gondolier record player a few years ago, and I was seriously looking out for one of those. But for what this cost, and I know it's not mint, I know it's far from mint, but for what this thing cost versus trying to give up my entire money to get one of those, I figured this turned up. I figured, let's just get this. And it's bound to sound better than a Hacker gondolier because it's massive and it's got 2 massive speakers in it, and, you know. Anyway, this is meant to be just a shortish video, you know, instead of me waffling on, but I just can't contain my excitement over it now. It takes up half the bloody room, as you see. But I'm just glad to own it, and I'm glad to get it. It will be transformed into a better looking thing by terms of, you know, cleaning it up, getting all marks off it and stuff. I'm not about to take a white brush to it and white paint, so don't even panic. This is just for me. This is my own little find. And as I say, I've had some record players in my time, and this just takes the biscuit. Cleaned up, this is beautiful. Anyway, enough waffling. I hope you like it. I'll do a follow-up video soon, and I'll put a record on and we can have a listen to it. Okay, see you later then. Ta-ra now.